Hello everybody, I'm actually Zest, and in today's video it's going to be a little bit different today, as I'm actually making a follow-up video to my reviews on the Nexus Pro and on the brand new Adventure Force Spectrum. Now, I know this is a bit unexpected, just because it's something that I really need to talk about. Literally just like 5 minutes ago, I made this huge discovery, so I'm hoping to put this video out just so you guys know what to do and what not to do with these specific blasters. Anyways, let's get into the video. So, as you may or may not have seen already, my Spectrum, it has a Nerf 25 dart magazine drum in it, and you know, you don't really want to store blasters with any sort of darts or magazines left in it, because over time, especially in springers, if you're putting too much pressure on the plunger tube or something like that, and it just sits there, then, you know, you're eventually compromising the overall power that it's going to have next time you use it. But this was a bit interesting, because literally 5 minutes ago, like I said, I was like, you know what, I want to fire as many rounds out of this as I could possibly can, and so this 25 dart drum was the largest that I have. So I went ahead, loaded it up, and threw it in there, and to my surprise, after shooting it, trying to take it out, the magazine release has such a problem with, like, you can't even remove it. So I don't even know what I'm going to do here. I may have to take apart the blaster, or hopefully not. And another problem is that you can't take this off either, so I'm gonna have to take that off to take it. It's just a mess. But yeah, I think that's one of the most important things I want to get out about the Spectrum. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to talk about with this blaster. It's, you know, if you see my review on it, I rank it very, very highly among all the other blasters that I've reviewed, and honestly, this was quite a surprise to me. So I'm just hoping that you don't make this mistake like I have. This is just a warning for you guys. Do not throw in any sort of drum or something like that. If you don't think you will be able to get it out just because of this little magazine release, then I wouldn't do it. Anyways, let's actually get on to stuff about the Nexus Pro. Alright, aside from being bummed that I kind of broke my Spectrum, I found out a lot of really cool things about the Nexus Pro, and many other YouTubers may have talked about these things, but for those of you who watch this channel and don't really watch a whole lot of other Nerf channels, I hope I can kind of expand on that for you guys, and all the more reason why you should buy a Nexus Pro, because my oh my, this thing just keeps on impressing us and the whole community. So, of course, if you have one of your own, you may have noticed that the top here is this Picatinny. So what's cool about it is it's compatible with a lot of airsoft attachments and stuff like that. Sadly, my dad threw away a really cool airsoft SCAR that I had, so the metal iron sights and stuff on top of it are probably gone along with it, as well as a vertical grip with a bipod on it, but I don't know how much I'd use that. This thing's more of a run-and-gun just because it's so light. So one of them that a lot of people, like one of the new features that a lot of YouTubers have been talking about, is how easy it is to access your spring back here. So all you have to do is unscrew that little screw right here. I'm not going to do it because I can't find wherever my screwdriver is. And then it just pops off and the whole spring comes out. So if you wanted to, you can definitely upgrade this blaster to have even more firepower, which is absolutely awesome. As for the stock back here, I believe Welcome, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, I watched his review on the Nexus Pro, and he mentioned that there's O-rings back here in the stock, which I thought was actually kind of cool. So once again, I'm not trying to copy any YouTubers, I'm just trying to expand on it a little bit. Other than that, unlike the Spectrum, this is compatible with pretty much every Nerf magazine that, you know, you can just throw in darts and stuff, and it works. And there's no problems with the magazine release because it's a little bit further back here. Other than that, I still think one of the coolest parts about this blaster is just because it's so customizable. So I'm thinking here in the future, I know Lord Drac put out some new 3D printed stuff for a grip up here in the front, so it's not a vertical grip, it's a horizontal grip, and it's more of a pump action, and also a barrel, not a nozzle, a barrel attachment up here in the front. And I even think it'd be kind of cool to get some sort of PVC or something that could possibly fit right there, because there's plenty of space inside of it so that the dart will go just straight through, and you know, it's not gonna potentially harm however it may need to go. So I might head over by Ace here pretty soon and see if I can find some sort of really cool PVC pipe. I don't know how that would work. It probably look all riced and janky, but I think it'd be kind of cool just to add on to it, make it sort of a, not necessarily a sniper, but you know, just adding onto it. I think that'd be pretty cool. As for other features, I'm not entirely sure what else to cover here. Of course, it's compatible with the micro half-length darts, and I gotta say that's still one of my favorite features. And a lot of other blasters, like the Retaliator, which are normally, prime them, they're primed springers, they're not compatible with the smaller darts, just because the breech, which is like the circular tube that kind of goes around the dart and locks in the air, is too big for the adapter. So yeah, I think it's really interesting how more and more stuff pops up about the Nexus Pro. I know this video was a bit, it was a bit unexpected for you guys, but I just wanted to get this out for you, especially the thing with the Spectrum. I was quite concerned about that, just because, you know, the Spectrum is such a great blaster for its value, as are all of the Adventure Force blasters compared to Nerf. And overall, that was like the one flaw that I could find about it. And as for flaws of the Nexus Pro, there still has to be time for stuff to pop up, just to see how overall, after time and stuff like that, how it could potentially degrade. But really, my only beef with this is that sometimes just regular darts or something like that, like even, you know, grab this, even just like a little waffle head dart, it just doesn't shoot as good as the Pro darts. And I really wish that Adventure Force would put out just the regular Pro darts to buy, because all I've seen on the shelves are just the little half lengths, and you know, I bought one of those packs, definitely worth it. So yeah, I'd consider investing money if Adventure Force considered putting out more half-length magazines, or even the full-length Pro darts. So yeah, honestly, I gotta say, Nexus Pro continues to amaze us. I really gotta say. And I think I'm going ahead and take this time to talk a little bit about the channel here. Now, recently we just reached 150 subscribers, so I know a lot of you probably didn't go back and watch the my little work stories video that I made last Sunday, and I talked a little bit about how grateful I was that we finally reached 150 subscribers. So I'm going to be giving a little bit of information on the giveaway now, so if you're interested in that, please stay tuned, because I'm just going to try to cover as much as possible. We're still working out the details of how long it's going to happen, but now that we reached 150 subscribers, it's officially now going to happen. So if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please consider subscribing. All you gotta do is hit that red button down below, and you are simply entered in for a free chance to win one of our custom hoodies that we are going to be producing here. We haven't produced one yet, just because we don't know what size the person who will be winning the thing will be. So I'm thinking here I might draw up some kind of idea of what it would look like, So that way I can capture your interest about this. But I promise you, since it's a free giveaway, it's going to be super duper cool. And like I said, all you got to do for that is subscribe to the channel. And I think I mentioned this in my work stories video as well. Our next goal here is to reach 250 subscribers, which I believe we are at 154 now. So 250 will put us at a quarter of a way to 1,000. And I know 1,000 now seems like a bit of a long reach, but overall, I think that would be super duper awesome if I'd be able to get more subscribers from you guys. I really appreciate every subscriber that I have. And honestly, it really helps me just keep on making more of these videos. I enjoy making this kind of stuff for you guys. Anyways, guys, I hope this video was both informative and helpful and possibly even entertaining for you. So if you did find it informative, helpful, or entertaining, please consider leaving a like down below. It really helps me make more videos for you guys. I think it's so much fun when I'm able to interact with the community a little bit more, just because it's not like a dead beat, I guess. So I love making these videos for you guys. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like down below. If you're not subscribed right now, please consider hitting that red subscribe button. It's free, it's easy, and you'll get that free custom hoodie. And I'll see you guys next time.